Hey, this is Hall. Okay, come on, Red. Hey, what's up, players? This is WWE Hall of Famer Teddy Long, and I just want you to know that you're watching the Jeffrey Show live, and that's real talk, players.
Hello everyone, welcome to an exciting edition of Jeffrey Show Live. I'm your host, Jeffrey Taylor. Woo! And on today's edition of Jeffrey Show Live, we have the one and only Mika vs. in the studio. What that mouth do? I would say all red everything, but you have blue hair and it looks good.
It's Blue Summer, part 2. And yeah, I got the red still going just to keep it, keep it gangster.
Okay.
No, not gangster. It just sounded bad. But yeah, just to keep it, continuous. But I'm back.
Mika, what's your social media?
My social media across the board is Mika Villas. Mika, V like victory, ILLAS. Hit me on the snaps. Hit me on the Twitter. Hit me on the Facebook. Hit me on the Instagram. Hit me on the low.
Okay. Anything you want to plug, or it's just only you? You're connected.
I am not connected, but there are lots of good shows. Lots of good places. You'll see me. I will be at Action Wrestling. Maybe we'll do a video for Action.
I would love to.
I'll be at Action Wrestling on the 16th of August.
Some great talent there.
Great talent there. September, I'm getting this messed up, 7th or 8th, whichever one that Sunday is. I think it's the 8th. I'll be at Atlanta Wrestling Entertainment.
September 8th?
September 8th.
Mm-hmm.
Be on the lookout for some other places. I show up places.
Okay.
And,
Nice, but those are the confirmed ones.
Those are the confirmed ones I can talk about.
Yes. I love it. This evening we're going to talk about Viral Pro Wrestling Infection 4. This Saturday, the bell time is at 7 p.m. Doors open as early as, I'm going to say 6:30.
Wrestling time, but they start on time.
Yeah, they start on time. You don't want to miss anything.
Out there in Thomson, Georgia.
You don't want to miss anything. So let's get into the predictions where we're going to give our thoughts on the match as well as who we think are going to win, which sometimes it gets us in trouble. And then ultimately we have bragging rights when we predict these matches. So I'm
the only one who gets in trouble with these. You are fine. You're like Mr. Untouchable.
Yeah.
I get yelled at.
I've heard TJ Boss, Ashton Starr, David Ali.
They all come for me.
Yeah.
It's a mess. But okay. I stand by my word, guys. What I think is what I think.
You do.
Prove me wrong.
The opinions of Mika Villain. Yeah. I want to get right into a hot matchup at Viral Pro Wrestling. Wade Adams versus James Johnson in an unsanctioned matchup.
This is going to be wild because these two were tag partners at one point.
Yes.
James Johnson.
Willingly though? You're saying it's like they was all friends.
They weren't willingly tag partners, but you spend so much time as a tag team with someone, and James Johnson was trying to help Wade, and Wade wanted no parts of it, and Wade snapped.
Yes.
Wade went off.
Yes, he did.
Wade went ham. He went Canadian bacon because he's from Canada.
Seriously.
The hockey stick, with the chair. I mean, it was crazy. And poor James, got the beat down. And now it's time for America to rise up.
Okay. How do we make this about America versus Canada? Wow.
He hit him with a flag, with a Canadian hockey stick with a flag attached to it.
True. This is war.
This is war. This is North American conflict.
Right.
So I think it's no more Mr. Nice Guy.
Yes.
And I think for all the evil that Wade did, he did not finish the job. Much like Canada in a real war, he did not step up efficiently or effectively enough to keep a good man, and in this case, American, down. And I like his little leg warmers, but he about to get beat. Because it's not a wrestling match. This is a fight.
This match never happened according to the books.
This match will not be a match. This is going to be two people who genuinely dislike each other fighting. America, all the way.
I agree with you, to be honest. I think that James is going to get the win. I think there's going to be a happy ending, some retribution to what Wade Adams did, because we was there live, and he was going in. He was going in. And all James did, he just wanted to tag titles, which they did win. And
I help you, and this is what you do to me?
Yeah.
This is what you do?
Like you said, I think that it's going to get really physical. And I hope that both men take it far. I don't want them to hold back. Like, if it's been built up for months, give me months worth of frustration.
Give me all the anger, all the pain. Give me every ounce of hatred that you possess or have gained due to the actions of the other person. The frustration, give it all to us and let us sit there in wonderment.
Moving along, we have AC Mack making his Viral Pro Wrestling debut.
Who's AC Mack? Do you know him?
I love AC Mack. AC Mack is one of my favorites in the South and soon to be across the entire world. You can find him at some popular promotions, which I won't name out their names because apparently Georgia wrestling don't like when you do that or acknowledge other championships. But he...
Really? Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. Well, you'll be surprised at what goes down in the DMs. But nevertheless, he holds some prestigious championships that I don't know if he's going to bring them out.
I should hope not if this is a problem. But then again,
I don't know if he's going to bring them out. But making his debut, I think that the Viral Pro Wrestling crowd is in for a special treat. But he's going against somebody that appeared on WWE Raw, the Samoan Heritage, Lance Anoa'i. Been on WWE Raw. He is part of the Samoan dynasty. Someone who is not just born into this business, but bred for this business. AC Mack, you said he's known in the Southeast. He's going everywhere in the United States, possibly worldwide. Yes.
Excellent competitor. I know AC Mack. I like AC Mack. This, I think, even with him winning championships and being in the ring in various places with top-tier opponents, I think this will be one of his toughest matches to date. Not only is he debuting, so Viral Pro, they're not familiar with him. They will get really quickly familiar with him, but this is somebody whose heritage goes before him, whose name is synonymous with hard-hitting, fast-paced, never say die action. No pun intended. But I think AC Mack is going to be in trouble because you'll see AC Mack has a mouth.
Yes, loud.
And I think he is going to get hit hard in his loud mouth, and he may not be ready for that. A lot of people have tried, but I think Lance has the pedigree to shut AC Mack up. I'm going Lance.
There's no way I'm going against AC Mack. AC Mack is going to win this matchup, and he's eventually going to win the Viral Pro Championship.
You put him right in the championship picture already?
What are we waiting on? That's the belt snatcher.
Wow. Okay.
What are we waiting on?
I mean,
you know, I just don't see how much. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to tone it down just a little bit because that is big. The Viral Pro Wrestling Championship, the Outbreak Championship. Let's go there.
Let him
I'll
start.
Be humble.
I mean, you will be, but AC Mack will not be. We know this. So
give him something.
I'm sure.
So after the performance that they see this Saturday, August 10th,
Thomson, Georgia, it's very much possible. You could be correct because AC Mack, I'm sure, is going to give a hell of a match, a hell of a performance. But
I like Lance though. Don't get me wrong.
I like Lance, and again, I've watched along with everyone else his progression as he grows as a performer. But again, born and bred for this. That's hard to beat.
Facts. I'm going to go into some women's action. We have Kaci Lennox, who is, as I interview, she's undefeated at Viral Pro Wrestling.
She is undefeated. That's a fact.
She's taking on Ellie.
Dream Girl Ellie of the International Superstars versus Kaci Lennox. Now, Viral Pro doesn't do a whole lot of women's actions, but when they do, this is the caliber that you get. These two women, we saw them the last time we were there.
Ellie stole Kaci from behind.
I mean, Ellie has no fear. And I guess part of being part of the International Superstars is that you're going to step up no matter if it's a man or a woman in front of you, because she has mixed it up with the likes of White Mike. So Ellie is not afraid of competition in any form or shape. But Kaci has this spunk. She has this I don't want to call it an attitude, but she has this feeling about herself. She's very confident in herself. And I know that she wants to get a measure of revenge from the last time that these two women were in the same building at the same time. But I feel that Ellie is just one slight step, sneaky step ahead, and will find some way, Blanco Loco, to pick up the win.
I think that the international superstars are going to be too busy in their Fatal 4-Way Ladder Tag Team Championship matchup. I could be wrong, but I just like Kaci Lennox as well. I like both of them, actually. I hope this is a good matchup, but Kaci for...
You know, there's more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a bunch of them. International superstars. We've only seen the 3.
Oh.
But wait, there's more.
Interesting.
So, I don't know if we're going to see more.
Interesting.
But I feel, call it women's intuition,
I'm intrigued.
that there could be a Zach or something in our future.
I'm intrigued, to be honest. I'm intrigued. So that definitely changed my perspective. I'm just going to stick whole with Kaci, but nevertheless, I'm excited to see the two lock up. And they have a little story behind them as well.
Oh, definitely.
And Ellie is like the first lady of Viral Pro at this point, too. So.
Wow, you're giving her that? Are the other ladies of Viral Pro going to be happy with that? I mean, she already has quite the attitude on her. She's dream girl, Ellie. I mean, she's telling you she's a woman of your dreams. That right there is saying a lot. Now you're giving her first lady as well. Whew. Ego gonna be through the roof.
And we're back here for the Viral Pro Wrestling Infection 4 predictions. We got 3 matches down, but we have a few more to go. Let's get into some championship action with Owen Knight, who won back his championship in controversial fashion.
Very controversial. That was not a win. Owen Knight mugged his way back into that championship. Like, that was the craziest thing. I like Owen. I used to love Owen. I like him now. He's mad talented. Nefarious tactics are not necessary, but he did it anyway.
And he's back as the champion. He was the inaugural champion, and now he has it once again.
Will he get to take the title with him? He doesn't deserve to. That title does not belong around his waist like that. And now he has to defend it. Before he did it alone, and he lost. So maybe that's why he has a crew. I don't know. I'm just saying.
I hate to see Saieve Sabah losing so much, but I don't see him winning the championship this Saturday.
I'm hurt. Saieve is not just a good person, a good spirit, but this lovely energy that makes you feel, I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it, that makes you feel something. Saieve is one heck of a competitor. He's fast, he's strong, he's quick, athletic. Do not let the appearance fool you. Don't let the garb dissuade you from what he actually can do in the ring, because it is a lot. Owen Knight is in trouble. Good always defeats evil. Saieve, new champ.
Wow. Quick title reign for Owen Knight.
I mean, it could have been like a 24 hours if this was a WWE time. You just
24/7.
Yeah, I know. Exactly.
Interesting enough, let's keep the championship goal in mind. There's a massive Fatal 4-Way Ladder matchup that shocked me when it was announced. The Gymnasty Boys will defend their Viral Pro Tag Team Championships against the International Superstars, the Lynch Mob, and the returning Ugly Ducklings.
Quack.
Coach Mikey.
Coach Mikey, Lance Luke, and Rob. He's Rob Killjoy.
Wow, who's winning this?
This is going to be crazy. First and foremost,
this is crazy.
It's a tag team ladder match. You already have all these teams mixing it up.
Yes.
Now you're throwing a ladder in there, which means you have ducks that like to fly.
Oh my God, I saw them in this kind of match before.
You're adding a ladder to it. International superstars, they're hard hitting. I don't know how many ladder matches they've been in, but they have shown that they're not scared of pretty much anything, which means they're going to use that ladder, I feel, as a weapon. You have the Gymnasty boys who like to have fun, but will use that ladder to get yams. And these yams in this championship is a championship in this case. Calm down. Who am I free? Oh, the Lynch.
Yes.
The Lynch mob.
Yes.
Joey and Matt. They are they're great. Ladders and all these guys is going to equal one thing: a cannot miss time at Viral Pro. Honestly, I'm scared of what's going to happen in this match because any and everything can happen. There's going to be so much chaos. There's going to be so much going on, going in, around, and up above the ring. I think because the Ugly Ducklings are slighter and lighter, they'll be able to get up the ladder quicker with Coach Mikey basing and holding the ladder maybe or distracting people for them to kind of quack their way up into a win. I want the Gymnasty boys to retain. I love White Mike. His hair is luxurious. But these ducks fly. I don't know international superstars if they like duck hunt.
I've been thinking.
You've seen the Gymnasty boys. You've seen the Ellie Ducklings. They've gone at it before, but this ladder, you've seen the Ugly Ducklings and what they do in ladder matches. It's just the Ugly Ducklings in general, just all these competitors in general.
Right.
Craziness. Who's got the experience?
Oh.
I think it's the Ducklings. I could be wrong. I hope I am.
I mean, I can see any of these teams winning, of course. That's the beautiful thing about it. I can see any of them winning. For some strange reason, I think that the international superstars is going to pull it out. I just have this feeling.
I did say earlier, there's more than what we've seen.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm giving it away. But in a ladder match, there are
no rules.
No rules. Which means anybody can be a dream girl and come into the match and insert herself. Anybody can be another part of this crew and insert themselves into the match. I like the way you're thinking.
Interesting. We got another championship on the line of this Viral Pro Wrestling show. There is. We have James Storm.
Cowboy James Storm.
He's back. In Viral Pro Wrestling. Huge fan this way. I don't think I'm a big as a fan as you.
It's a family show, right? I named my kitty cat Storm. That's how much of a fan I am. Just said, cowboy up. I mean, yeah.
He'll be defending his NWA National Championship against Anthony Henry. And this is the first time that it's defended in Georgia in quite some time they're promoting.
NWA. The letters are synonymous with history, with wrestling, that kind of throwback old school spirit. And now the NWA is making a reemergence of sorts. And here's James Storm bringing this title to Georgia, bringing it to Viral Pro, putting it on the line against one of the top competitors, if not just in the Southeast, but the world.
True.
Anthony Henry is a world-class competitor. Anthony Henry is deceptively strong, quick, and he has a nasty attitude in the ring.
Facts.
Somebody said that wrestling Anthony Henry is like not wrestling, but actually being in a fight with an MMA guy at a bar who's been drinking and he's angry and he just broke up with his girlfriend. That's what the comparison is stepping into the ring with Anthony Henry is about. Now, James Storm, no slouch in the any department, but especially in the brawling and beer drinking department. But this is not a beer drinking contest. This is an actual match that could turn into a fight. And as much as I fear and respect Anthony Henry, I think that James Storm has a little more experience when it comes to brawling and boozing. And this is his title to retain and not lose. You definitely don't want to lose a title that you brought to someplace else, you know. But if anybody can beat James Storm, it is Anthony Henry. So I think that this might go down as match of the night.
Wow. I was going to actually ask you that later, but match of the night.
I'm calling that one.
I'm not too far from it, to be honest. I see James Storm's winning this matchup, but I could definitely see it being match of the night. Even though we have a ladder match on the card, we have a massive main event, you know, I can definitely see.
James, watch out for the double stomp. The double stomp, it's like getting hit with a ton of bricks is what I'm hearing. I never, ever want to get hit with a double stomp. I told somebody, I'd rather you shoot me in the face than get Anthony Henry double stomp me. That's how I feel.
Whenever James Storms is in the Vire Pro building, it's always sold out to the max capacity. So I'm excited to see everyone that's going to be there.
They love him.
I love it. I love him. Oh, we're there.
I do too.
Oh, we're there. We have Ray Fury returning back to Vire Pro Wrestling. Take on another familiar face, Silvio.
Silvio and Ray Fury. These two, they've been around viral. They've been on the outskirts. People have started to know who each other are or is. But the fact of the matter is, they need to have a breakout match to get the viral fans more in tune with what they bring to the ring. They've been great in the ring in their individual matchups that they've gone around and had from time to time. But right now, I think this is kind of a make or break match for whichever man wins, because I think this is going to help put them on the map. You're going to have a ton of people there watching, there for James Storm. They're going to see one of these two guys step up and impress the hell out of the folks there in Thomson, Georgia. I think that Ray Fury is good, but I think Silvio is just a step ahead and a step better than Fury. And he's going to pick up this win and is going to quickly escalate his way up the Vire Pro ranks.
It just seems like we're not on the same page as even with Ray Fury in
Wow.
this match.
Okay.
To eat me. To eat feeling a double clap. I can't wait to see Ray Fury, and I always go against Silvio, and he always kind of wins. So,
that's telling you something.
You know, I don't see this being too much different, but I'm still gonna go with
You're still going to go with your feelings, even though you feel wrong. No. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he's just been so on the on the winning side, so he got a lot of momentum going against Ray Fury.
We'll
Come
see.
this Saturday.
We will see. I'm all about Silvio.
And it's time for the main even shouts to Brad Warburton.
Ooh, yeah.
I don't know how he does that, but
Need to ask my talk about
I'm
that.
personally good on it. This one has been built up for a good minute. I hope it's not their last time facing each other. Darius Lockhart will defeat Sean Legacy and retain his
Wow.
championship
Now,
this Saturday.
this has been building. This started off, I think, with Sean, winning the Garden City Classic.
Garden City Classics.
And, for the right to face Darius. And Sean, for all rights and means, respected Darius, which is good because Darius is that type of competitor. Well, at least he was. I was going to say honorable and, a man more forthcoming and honest. Now we've got a different Darius Lockhart. Take nothing away from his skill. You can't. But that attitude, that bad attitude that he's acquired out of nowhere, it seems like. And maybe there's something behind it. Maybe there's some frustration and some anger. Whatever the case is, Darius has joined forces with a squad of folks who are just not nice, to put it lightly. And they beat Sean Legacy like he stole something from them. I think Sean Legacy is going to take that beating, use it as motivation, and he is going to take something from Darius Lockhart. He's going to take the win from Darius meaning he's going to take the Viral Pro Championship away from Darius Lockhart. And Darius has no one to blame but himself.
The thing is, even if Darius Lockhart don't win this matchup, he doesn't have to lose the championship either.
Oh, you saying some cray stuff is gonna happen.
I'm just saying, he doesn't have to. Sean has to beat Darius. Darius doesn't have to necessarily.
True. But if Darius is still that Darius, at least as a competitor that we know, he's going to want to try to win this the right way, to beat and pin Sean Legacy. And I don't know, a motivated Sean Legacy, I don't know if he's beatable at this point. Perhaps
He was at the last show.
perhaps Darius has made his own grave here because Sean has more motivation now than ever. Before, he just wanted to compete. Now, there might be a slight measure of vengeance in there, along with the competition, to show that he is the better wrestler. And that is what's going to win the match. Win? Yes. Lose? No. Pick up a new title? Absolutely.
We're going to see what James has to say about that, because I'm sure he's going to be around.
Again, this extra outside stuff, I mean, James, Kitchens, sports jacket, nice-ish, stay out of the way. Let them do their thing. I ask, because as a fan, I want to see the better man win. As somebody who knows better, I'm just going to put a word of advice out there to Sean. I don't know if he has anybody who can watch his back. He might want to find somebody sooner rather than later, or take matters into his own hands and remove the guy in the sports jacket from ringside if he is there. However, you need to do that. I don't know, but you might want to make that happen. Make that mental note so you can adjust accordingly. But I know nothing. I'm just a fan. And I'm not removing anybody from ringside, so please don't ask.
Nevertheless, this Saturday, August 10th, Viral Pro Wrestling Infection 4 returns in Thomson, Georgia. Tickets are still available. Bell time is 7 p.m. and they start on time.
They are prompt. Get there, out there to Thomson, and be in your seat ready to rock and roll for Infection 4.
It's Mika's birthday month, so
it is my
if
birthday.
she is in attendance...
You can't buy me a taco there because they don't have tacos.
They don't?
It is a family-friendly show, so, I will take a beverage of a kid-like nature. Or hot dogs. That Viral Pro hot dog package.
Hot dog package there. Yeah, I was going to say that. Yeah,
it's my birthday, guys.
Yeah, that's it.
Give me hot dogs.
That's it.
All the hot dogs. I love them. Oh my God.
Before we end this video, where can the people follow you?
Guys, girls, children of all ages, you can follow me and see what I'm up to in and around this wrestling world at Mika Villas. That's Mika. V like victory, ILLAS. On your Twitter, on your Facebook, on your Instagram, on your Snapchat. That's right, I snap. Just follow me and we'll talk about wrestling.
We hope to see each and every one of you guys there this Saturday. And I'm going to catch you guys later on the exciting edition of Jeffrey Show Live.